Well, let's see. It's like a Friday for me because it's my last day riding for a while. And I have to go all the way to the marina. Whew, that's a long way. Can I think of the day? Thursday, 28th. Give it a shot. Got a 130-mile ride in. Great stay at the bed and breakfast here. Thanks, Casey. And now it's today's going to be another heavy water day, kind of in and out of some big water. So I got to suck it up and enjoy it. You know, if it was all just flat water, what fun would that be? Yeah, this is the Belhaven Marina, and you know, last night I came in and they put me out here on the wall over here, and it was fine, but the winds were coming at me, coming in, and so it's fine for, you know, normal boats, but for me in the ski, it was chop, and you know, the whole back pressure thing and of water coming in through the exhaust, essentially causing some of those starting issues. So it's like, oh, maybe we should come, you know, put it over here. And so Greg, the manager here, he's like, oh, yeah, let's do that. So thank you to both Brad, the owner, and Greg, the manager, general manager. He great people, just great people. And so let's go start it. Leaving Belhaven here. Wind's already started working on the water. It should be following for a lot, but time to enjoy a good day here as we head into Chesapeake. So I'm going along, and I've got a little bit of time to think, you know. And Greg, the marina manager there, he said, yeah, there's my buddy, a tow operator, and he gave you a big wave yesterday. And I'm like, oh man, you know, a lot of people give me waves, and I'm thinking like sea tow operator, right? And I'm like, I couldn't place it. Well, no, this is like a tow barge operator, right? The tows. And oh yeah, I definitely remember, because that was in the middle of the heavy rollers, and I saw him. He got out of his tow and was kind of walking his railing, and he gave me a big old wave. And I, you know, lift my left arm and I look over and give him a big old wave, and whoosh, nose plant, spray straight up, massive waterfall of water. Didn't come up over me, but that taking the eye off of the nose for a little bit. But now I remember. Alright, came out of the Pungo River, Alligator River Canal, and now I'm in the Alligator River. Ooh, what's that? I wonder why they call it the Alligator River. Huh. I'll have to research that. The Alligator River here is getting bigger, and the wind's blowing, so there's some chops brewing, and it's only going to get bigger. And then I'm going to come up into Albemarle Sound, and we got winds coming this way, and so that's going to be big water. So I figure I better go ahead and top off the tank. I just barely burned 6 gallons, so I'm going to go ahead and just put it in while the waves are tolerable for, you know, getting a fuel tank or fuel jug out and not spilling. So get to work. So some people might think, oh, you went off channel, you know, you weren't paying attention. It's like, no, when I want to fuel up, if the wind's blowing, I power off channel and let the wind blow me back into the channel. That way, you know, if I did it the other way, then I might get off channel, and who knows, there's a shoal I hit and I'm not under power, I've got a gas can in my hand. I'd rather power off channel and verify, yep, it's 10 feet, whatever, and not be surprised as I drift, you know, for the 5 minutes that I'm filling up the jug. Look what came up behind me. A plow. All right, gotta go. So I'll inject a little video editing here. That plow was doing about 35 to 40 mile an hour, and it was pretty choppy, and I kept up with him for say maybe 20 or 30 minutes, and it was a workout. That one, it's like I had to back off. I couldn't keep the stance for much longer than that and maintain behind him, because if I would have stopped for even just 10 seconds, he's gone. So I ended up just letting go and let the snowplow get away. Well, I'm out here in the Sound, and you know, it could be a lot worse, so don't get me wrong, it's plenty rough, but we'll just scoot on through it and make it into the next one. Well, I made it through Albemarle Sound, and I have to report, Albemarle kind of sounds like Marlboros, and both are not good for your health. I am tired. Oh boy, that was a workout. Time for a little rest. Yeah, that last run, that one did some little damage here. Looks like my tablet took on water behind the screen. And just looking inside the ski, looks like there's water here, which happens to drip onto my electric box. Bilge still works. I got rubber covers on those, but still. So another little edit here, coming up to the North Landing Bridge, very low bridge, and I radio into the bridge operator and thinking, okay, I'll catch the next half-hour opening, and is like, can't you just make that under there? I guess I can try. Now that one, I couldn't fit under. Ain't gonna happen. I get to go through a lock. Boy, it's been a while since I've done that. It's kind of funny. I had to wait, I don't know, maybe 45 minutes or whatever, but my put out point, or the ramp that I'm going to take to get out for a week is just over the hill, just past the lock. So, yeah, just a little reminder of all those lock waits, you know, back in going down the Tennessee and the Tom Bigby and all that jazz. So, oh yeah, I remember. Rock Chalk.
Bridge lock. This is sailing vessel Driftwood. We're about 10 minutes out, headed southbound.
Rock Chalk. They're from Kansas. Been living aboard their boat for 3 years now. So the lockmaster is getting really upset because the people going the other way, the southbounders, they don't have radios, and they're getting really close to the lock gates, and we haven't even locked through. We're not even dropping or anything yet, and so he's getting pretty irate at them. Get your vessel out of the way of those locks. All right, coming into the Great Bridge boat ramp here, and all out Cycle and Marine's gonna pick me up, and yeah, the old Sea-Doo, the old trophy's gonna get a nice pampering. All right, so Rob at All Out Marina here got me set up in the garage. It's pretty warm today, but just really going through all my stuff and getting it all out of the ski, and I want to take the cover off so that I can just have a real good solid look inside the ski and kind of do my own personal inspection before I head out for the week. So that's what I'm doing. It's about 3:30 now. And one more edit. So Doug reached out on YouTube here just a week or so ago and says, hey, saw your videos, really like what's going on. If you happen to be stopping by the Great Bridge here near Chesapeake, you know, happy to host and all that. And I'm like, wow, okay, now that is a coincidence, because the Great Bridge was my ending point, and that's where I will be stopping for a week. And so Doug was awesome. He he actually met me along the water at the various bridges and took some videos and photos and posted them on my personal YouTube account, which is fine. That's great. I love it when people do that. So they're out there, and so he was kind of following along, and just kind of he drove his car while I putzed in for the last mile or 5 miles or so. But anyway, cool guy. Doug and Diane, his wife, hosted me, and we went out to dinner last night. You'll see a picture of that. And just really appreciate all their hospitality. It's great. And running me around and did breakfast, etc. So thank you so much, Doug and Diane. Really appreciate it.